Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the ages, uncovering the fascinating stories that have shaped our world. Today, we gather around the radiant glow of a beloved tradition, one that has captivated hearts and homes for centuries, the Christmas tree. In the distant past, long before the advent of Christmas as we know it today, the winter solstice marked a significant turning point for our ancestors. As the days grew shorter and colder, many cultures celebrated the promise of renewed life and the eventual return of the sun's warmth with festivals of light. Among these ancient peoples, the evergreen tree stood as a potent symbol of enduring vitality, its green branches a defiant gesture against the barren landscape of winter. In northern Europe, the Germanic tribes would often bring the outdoors in, decorating their homes with boughs of fir and spruce during the Yule festival, which took place around the time of the winter solstice. These early celebrations were deeply intertwined with pagan rituals, aimed at ensuring the return of the sun and the fertility of the land. The evergreen trees, with their fragrant scent and resilient needles, played a central role in these festivities, symbolizing hope and the cyclical nature of life. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, the early church attempted to supplant these pagan traditions with Christian celebrations. However, many of the old customs proved resilient, evolving and blending with the new faith rather than disappearing entirely. The Festival of Yule, with its emphasis on light, warmth, and the promise of renewal, found a natural affinity with the Christian celebration of Christmas, which commemorates the birth of Jesus Christ. In 16th century Germany, the modern concept of the Christmas tree as we know it today began to take shape. The evergreen fir, often decorated with candles, fruits, and other ornaments, became a centerpiece of Christmas celebrations in many German towns. This practice is often attributed to Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer, who is said to have been inspired by the starry night sky and the beauty of snow-covered fir trees. Luther's decorative initiative soon spread among the populace, with families adorning their trees with symbols of faith, hope, and joy. The tradition of decorating Christmas trees gained popularity in the royal courts of Germany, particularly in the Kingdom of Saxe-Gotha, where Prince Albert, the German-born husband of Queen Victoria of England, grew up surrounded by this festive custom. As the 19th century unfolded, Prince Albert would play a pivotal role in introducing the Christmas tree tradition to the British court, thereby launching its global dissemination. As Prince Albert's influence extended beyond the British court, the tradition of decorating Christmas trees began to spread throughout the English-speaking world. In 1841, Albert brought the custom to Windsor Castle, where he decorated a large tree with candles, fruits, and ornaments for his wife Queen Victoria and their children. The Illustrated London News published an illustration of the royal family around the Christmas tree in 1848, further popularizing the tradition among the British upper class. The modern concept of the Christmas tree soon crossed the Atlantic, where it was adopted by German immigrants in the United States. In 1832, a German settler named August Imgard decorated a Christmas tree in his home in Ohio, complete with candles, popcorn, and other ornaments. However, it was not until the mid-19th century that the tradition gained widespread popularity in America. The first American Christmas tree lot was set up in 1851 by a German immigrant named Mark Carr, who sold trees on the streets of New York City. The introduction of the Christmas tree to the United States was also facilitated by the writings of American authors such as Clement Clark Moore and Thomas Nast. In his famous poem, A Visit from St. C. Nicholas, also known as The Night Before Christmas, Moore described the arrival of Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, complete with a sleigh and reindeer. Nast's illustrations for Harper's Weekly further popularized the image of Santa Claus and the Christmas tree, cementing their places in American holiday tradition. As the Christmas tree became an integral part of American holiday celebrations, it also underwent significant changes. The introduction of electric lights by Thomas Edison in 1880 revolutionized the way trees were decorated, making it possible to illuminate them without the danger of candles. The first electrically illuminated Christmas tree was displayed at the home of Edward Johnson, an associate of Edison's, in 1882. Johnson hand-wired 80 red, white, and blue lights and placed them on a rotating tree in his parlor. The early 20th century saw the rise of artificial Christmas trees, which were first introduced in Germany in the 1930s. These early trees were made from goose feathers that were dyed green and attached to a wire framework. The first artificial Christmas tree was patented in the United States in 1937 by a company called Addis Brush Company. The tree was made from pig hair and was marketed as a more durable and fire-resistant alternative to natural trees. The post-war period saw a significant increase in the popularity of Christmas trees as American families began to celebrate the holiday with greater frequency and enthusiasm. The introduction of new materials and technologies, such as aluminum and PVC, made it possible to mass-produce artificial trees that were both affordable and durable. The development of modern tree stands and watering systems also made it easier for people to keep their trees fresh and healthy throughout the holiday season. In 1966, the first modern Christmas tree farm was established in Oregon by a man named Noble Furr. Furr's farm used advanced agricultural techniques to cultivate trees that were specifically designed for the holiday market. The farm's success helped to establish the Pacific Northwest as a major hub for the Christmas tree industry, and today, Oregon is one of the largest producers of Christmas trees in the world. The 1970s and 1980s saw a growing trend towards more sustainable and environmentally friendly Christmas tree practices. Many consumers began to opt for living trees that could be planted after the holiday season, rather than cutting down natural trees. The development of tree rental services and living Christmas tree programs also allowed people to enjoy the benefits of a real tree without contributing to deforestation. As the Christmas tree industry continued to evolve, it also became more globalized. Today, Christmas trees are grown and harvested in countries around the world, from Canada and the United States to China and Brazil. The rise of e-commerce has also made it possible for consumers to purchase trees online and have them shipped directly to their homes. Despite these changes, however, the core tradition of decorating a Christmas tree remains a beloved and enduring part of holiday celebrations around the world. As the Christmas tree industry continued to evolve, it also became more focused on sustainability and environmental responsibility. In the 1990s, many Christmas tree farms began to adopt more eco-friendly practices, such as using integrated pest management techniques and reducing their use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. This shift towards sustainability was driven in part by consumer demand as more and more people began to prioritize environmentally friendly products and practices. One notable example of this trend is the rise of organic Christmas tree farming. Organic farms use natural methods to control pests and diseases, and they often prioritize biodiversity and soil health. These farms not only produce high-quality trees, but they also help to promote a healthier environment and support local ecosystems. As noted by sustainable forestry expert Andy Johnson, the key to sustainable Christmas tree production is to find a balance between meeting consumer demand and protecting the environment. By adopting eco-friendly practices and promoting responsible forestry management, we can ensure that the Christmas tree industry remains viable for generations to come. In recent years, the Christmas tree industry has also seen a significant increase in online sales and home delivery services. This shift towards e-commerce has made it easier for consumers to purchase trees from the comfort of their own homes, and it has also helped to reduce the carbon footprint associated with traditional brick-and-mortar stores. Many online retailers now offer a wide range of tree species, sizes, and decorating options, making it possible for consumers to customize their holiday experience like never before. Despite these changes, the core tradition of decorating a Christmas tree remains a beloved and enduring part of holiday celebrations around the world. Whether you prefer a freshly cut tree or an artificial one, the act of decorating a tree is a timeless ritual that brings people together and creates lasting memories. As historian and cultural critic Carl Ann Marling has observed, the Christmas tree is more than just a symbol of the holiday season. It's a reflection of our values, our traditions, and our relationships with one another. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, we can find joy, comfort, and meaning in the simple things. Today, the Christmas tree is remembered as a cultural icon and a symbol of the holiday season. Its impact on Western culture and society cannot be overstated, from its influence on art and literature to its role in shaping our modern conception of the holiday season. The legacy of the Christmas tree can be seen in the countless ways it continues to inspire and influence us today. As we move forward into an uncertain future, it's worth remembering the simple yet profound message of the Christmas tree, that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always love, and always a reason to come together and celebrate. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.